Hello, everybody, and welcome to another session at Rhino's Computer Service. Today in the mail, I finally got those two memory modules for the zbook. And no, this is not the main project for today. This is just something I'm kind of messing around with. It was free at a yard sale. And I ruled out that one of the memory modules was bad. And I'm also suspecting that the CMOS battery is going to have to be replaced on it, but that is not the whole focus of the video. I'm going to look for, what the heck did I do? So today's main focus is going to be tearing this thing apart and putting a new. I spent quite a bit of money on memory, but I bought the best memory that money could buy. I didn't mess around with Samsung or I got Crucial. That was what I've been using that memory recently, and I have not had any regrets with buying it. So it is a little pricey, but it is worth spending the extra money to get quality parts instead of cheap crap. Now so I'll get the memory modules over here. Sorry about that. So this is what I ended up buying for this laptop computer. So I bought 2 sticks. Yeah, I probably could have done better and bought cheaper stuff, but yeah, we don't want to drop those. We're not going to open them just yet. We'll unbox these once we actually get going on disassembling this computer, because, like I said in the last stream, this PC has 4 memory modules on it, or I should rather say this mobile workstation. So we made our Windows 10 bootable flash drive for this Asus laptop, so I can upgrade from Windows 8 to Windows 10. So what we'll do is we'll run Magic Jelly Bean, because as far as I know, the key on there's no actual product key sticker on the machine. So, and as far as when, it might even be a digital key on that computer, so that will be a later stream. As a disclaimer, I can't guarantee that we're going to get all results all at once. So, I'm going to look things over here and see how the heck this shit goes together. Excuse my language. Alright. We're going to need people going to have to come out, do the upgrade. So that sits like that. And eventually, with business that comes through here, we will actually seriously think about souping this thing up with M2 octane memory. Because there's about three. There's actually 2 spots on here for Octane. So we're going to take advantage of it at some point in time. And not going to buy terabyte or anything like that, but maybe put like 500 giggers in. That's if they make such a thing. This screwdriver came with a cheap set of hard drive caddies, and that's all I could find for the time being. So the screw is loose. So I think I'm gonna look at this closer. No, we may need more than just I don't want to totally disassemble it if I don't have to, but I'm gonna look back at the schematic for the machine. So it's always important to read your owner's manual and service manuals before you start servicing such major pieces of equipment here. Because if you screw up something, you're pretty much up a creek without a paddle. I used to be the type of guy that just winged things, but when you're supposed to carry a professional ethic for repairing computers and that, you need to read the manuals and you need to think rationally on how you're doing things. You can't just start digging into stuff. It just doesn't quite work that way. I wish I had a wireless printer here. I could print this. Oh. Alright. Now we're getting down to so I got I set them clocked at 3 point. So we are going to put 16,384 megabytes of DDR3 memory in. So that's part of the plan for today. And then eventually we'll put another 16 gigs in these 2 slots. And we'll make... This is one computer I plan on keeping for a very long time. And I can't believe I've invested this much money into it already. this is kind of my powerful workstation computer I use for doing a lot of power tasks. And when you're running a business and that, you need something powerful enough to get the job done. So that's important to have something that works. And sometimes when you're working on stuff like this, don't ever feel that you can't go online and look up the proper ways of doing it. I go online and research a lot of things before I do it. So and even sometimes, even though you think you got an idea once you've researched it, sometimes things don't always turn out the way you expect them to. So, disclaimer: if you don't have a lot of knowledge of computers and you think you can do some of the stuff, do the research first. Sit down and evaluate how you would do it, and if you come to the conclusion that you don't want to tackle that project like a memory upgrade or a hard drive upgrade or anything like that, leave it to somebody because if you buy the wrong kind of memory, or if you buy hard drives, are really kind of hard to mess up a computer. The only way you can mess up a computer is by putting a crappy hard drive in that's either dead or corrupted, or the chances are your computer experience isn't going to be very pleasant. So, memory is a big factor in how well the computer operates as well. Because the reason that this one has been acting so flaky because the memory went out on it. When I went and did the tests, it's confirmed that the memory failed and it was time for replacement. Alright, let's I don't even know what the lights and stuff are. I just want to get to the part where I start disassembling it. Here we are. Now we're getting to the schematic. We don't need English, France, or well, that is nice. They got metal brackets instead of plastic brackets on them. Alright. So they also have the option of turning a CD-ROM drive into a secondary hard drive port. I don't know if I want to quite sacrifice a CD-ROM drive yet. So I think we're going to hold off with that. I just want to know yada about the keyboard. I don't need stuff in Brazil. Battery, I don't need to worry about, because I'm going to be keeping it plugged in all the time. Okay. This is Similar to like the Elite books from 2011 to 2012. So I was right on this. There's octane number you can buy for it. Okay, turn off computer. If you are unsure whether the computer's off, rather. Then I think we can check off our list. That we can confirm. We confirm the battery is removed. We confirm the service cover is removed. Okay, so we got to take the optical drive out. Other side. It never hurts to carefully think these things out. And carefully place the part in a safe spot. And we loosen two screws on the keyboard. Partly open the computer, and the rest and secure the computer on its left side. Okay, so insert a thin tool into the keyboard and release the hole in the optical bay drive, then press the back of the keyboard until it discharges from the computer. Maybe I didn't loosen the keyboard up enough. Note to self, you should have all the tools you need at once so you can get the job done without too many distractions. And we're probably well, use the phone handy so you can see what you're looking at. I'm going to bring the office supplies in. All right, let's take a look around, see what we have. All right, we got some additional tools that and we'll turn the overhead lights on here. So we got ourselves a Torx screwdriver here, a more profiled precision screwdriver, and a little long nose needle nose pliers, so we can get a better hold of. Oh geez, these things are rusting already. Only had them for decades. All right. All right. We've confirmed that we've loosened that up. So put that aside. And let's take our tool here. All right. We got some extra hard drive. It's only the next size down. Looks like it's gonna rain again. Well, it's actually the smallest one I have. Okay, we're gonna have to improvise. Okay, insert the tool in the keyboard release hole. And now we'll bay drive in and press back of the keyboard until the keyboard disengages from the computer. Oh, this thing's kind of complicated. I've never actually did one of these before when it came to memory replacement. So I'm a little bit lost here at the moment, but I'll get through it. So what does that mean by keyboard release? Here. Is this what they mean by it? Oh, it's a whole. I sure look like an idiot here trying to figure this out, but it's not even hollow. No, it's just plastic. Alright. It's going to be a lot damn more difficult than I thought. Oh, I see. So, loosen two capless screws on the keyboard. Partially open the computer. Rest and secure computer on its left side. Insert thin tool in the keyboard release hole in optical. Oh, I see. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you. So you can see right here, those are the release tabs. You take your precision screwdriver and very carefully, you want to go in there and release these two tabs. Actually, what it does is it releases all those tabs, and then the keyboard is supposed to swing out. If I'm doing this correctly, which I'm not 100% sure at this point with this. I'm just glad it's my computer and not somebody else's. And no, I didn't pay a lot of money for it either. So it's not only is it a learning experience for the people out there, entertainment for other people out there watching some idiot, but it's interesting just to kind of do these memory upgrades. And that way, if anybody that comes along, you can say, "Oh, it takes quite a while to master doing it," but eventually you get an knack for, you kind of get an idea in your head how to do it. And so we're gonna go ahead and put the camera back over here, and we will continue with releasing. Okay, this isn't as easy as they claim that they proclaim it to be. So, oh, you dipshit! That's the battery release. Damn screws. All right, let's see. Let's get that back in its hole. All right, I'm not too certain at the moment. What's with this? But by now that should have came out. And then let's go back and see what the hell. Let's turn computer on this side. Oh, son of a gun. This is what happens, folks, when you don't have things completely organized here. You don't. Oh, that was supposed to go the other way. Okay. So you take this. Well, I think we're going to go off camera and do this because I'm going to be at this ride for the next 30 days. So once I get past removing the keyboard, we will continue with once I get past that part, but there's probably going to be a lot of 4-letter words coming out, so we'll be back eventually.